Welcome back. I'm playing Starship Troopers Terran Command, and we'll get started on our next mission here. I'm playing on the brutal difficulty, and we are working on getting every primary, secondary objective completed on this game, in addition to beating and achieving all achievements. So we'll see what we can do here. Try to get as many powerful units as we can here. See, we got 10 units left. I'm not quite sure what I want to use for forces. It looks like I'm going to be able to get more powerful guys. I would ideally like to spam some rocket troopers, but I don't have them unlocked yet. So, I mean, I could do the... probably want some rifle troops, because I do like their suppression. I've got 4, so if I do this I can get a 3, or I can do 2 2s. I guess let's go for another one of those grenadiers, because we're pretty regularly getting attacked by tigers. So I think that will help us push. Part of me wonders if I shouldn't just sit here
Tell us what to do.
and
Move out.
just gain battle tiers to rush the mechs, but then I won't have enough war support. So I think I do have to just run and try to get some things going here.
Sir.
Let's set up some control groups here, and we'll push along the bottom.
Message, sir.
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 Alright.
Tell us what to do. Roger that. Sir.
Sir.
Engineers reporting.
Squad, ready for orders. Affirmative. Squad, ready.
Alright, that looks
Tell us what to
good.
do. Yes, sir.
Sir. Move out. Sir. Check Roger that.
Sir, affirmative.
Squad, ready. Waiting orders. Sir.
Tell us what to do.
Roger that.
Holy moly.
Check your lines, sir.
Alright, well, let's try to help support these guys here while we're pushing up.
Engineers reporting. Stash your
And we
tools
cleared
and
out
move
those
out.
2 hives, so then we can just run this guy here, and this should clear that out.
Yes, sir.
Our war support
And that
is
got me
increased,
more war
sir.
support, so that's excellent. These guys are still just fighting over here. I don't have any more
Sir,
supplies.
sensors are
I
picking
could
up new
push
bug
these
hive
guys
activity.
down here to
Squad,
take
come
out
on,
that
people.
hive,
Move out.
but I'm a little worried that it's going to activate the next part of the map,
Roger that.
because usually there's...
Yes, sir.
it's coded that once you cross certain boundaries, different things will start to happen.
Reading you.
So I think I'd rather just stay on this side and try to consolidate our forces
Move
here.
out. Check your lines of
Roger
fire.
that.
Move out. Check your lines of fire.
Affirmative.
Alright, so let's push up this way. And we can take out the flashing 3, and that should also give me access
Yes,
to
sir.
some additional supplies here, which will be good.
Roger that.
Because once I get to
Sir.
battle tier 4,
To the next battle tier, sir.
I should be able to start getting those mech warriors, which should help. And we'll just push up here. We can take out 3 and then get another radio station.
This way.
And also take out another location.
Sir.
Affirmative.
Another hive.
Intel reports a new bug
And our
threat.
plasma bugs are activated.
What do you need? Roger that. Come on, people. Roger that. Come on, people.
So our primary objective is to clear all hives. Or 5 of them, but I think there only are 5.
Squad, ready for orders.
Alright, well, let's keep clearing them out.
Reading you. Roger that.
Try to set up some layered defenses here.
Squad, ready.
Got some really nice choke points.
Squad, ready.
Sir.
I I do not like those hoppers. Those are messing up my flame troops.
Engineers, now hear this.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Alright. Let's get those
Sir, affirmative.
exploding shells here to try to take out some aerial units. Damn, I can't reinforce anybody over here. I have to go all the way back to here.
Engineers,
Plasma
now.
launch detected.
I hate to do that, but
Sir, affirmative. Squad, roger that.
What do you
I
need?
do need to get these guys healed up because they're my main hive clears. Alright, those guys are doing well.
Awaiting orders.
So let's
Sir,
just
come
keep
on, people.
advancing here.
Sir.
We can take out this last hive cluster.
Sir, affirmative.
Our turrets are under attack.
Listen up. Yes, sir.
I don't see the turret under attack.
Comms here.
Affirmative.
What do you need? Move fast. Come on, people.
Squad. Yes, sir. Sir.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of guys around here.
Sir.
I find that that ability is quite challenging to use, which is unfortunate because
Engineers,
I think one of my objectives here is to kill a bunch of bugs using that ability.
what do you need?
It's like you gotta time it appropriately.
Engineers, now fast. Comms here.
Yes, sir.
What do you need?
Alright, let's
Come on,
clear out
people.
this last of the hive, and then that should allow me to, or tunnel I should say, and then that should allow us to go into here. And I
Our
got
war
that
support
cleared
has
out.
increased, sir.
Got us some more war support, which is excellent.
What do you need? Affirmative.
Alright, why are we not getting our battle tier
Sensors
any
are picking
higher?
up new bug hive activity.
Do I really cap out at...
Comms base is operational,
3?
sir.
Sir.
Well, I
Sensors
don't
are
like
picking
that
up
too
new bug
much.
hive alert. Intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
Arachnid counterattacks approaching.
Thanks for the heads up. We'll use the perimeter's turrets to stop them.
Yeah, I gotta beat a
Nothing's getting
4,
past
so I
those
guess
bad boys once they're up and running.
maybe I just gotta get those pulse warriors then if it's not gonna get me further.
Engineers, now hear this.
Oh sure, now after I just spent those resources, now it is gonna give me credit for it and start advancing further. So I guess it was just capping it out depending on what I did. So I've got to activate 4 wave breaker controls. Alright, we can start getting some rocket launchers. So we'll get some reinforcements here.
Sir. Yes, sir. We got the payload. Sir.
Roger that.
Sir.
Alright, these guys are starting to attack me. I'm not sure how much of a force I need to leave behind here.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Engineers, now hear this.
I wonder if I can just set up multiple turrets here to try to protect this base. And then I can keep advancing forward. Because I can't stay here in perpetuity.
Construction complete.
What do you need?
Get the grenade launcher. Oh my god, we have tankers coming too.
Move out. Check your lines.
This is not going to be good.
Move out. Check your lines of fire.
Yeah, I think that one attack has just killed my...
Construction complete.
Engineers, now hear this.
Oh my god,
A unit has been promoted, sir.
what a disaster.
What do you need?
Alright, well, I don't think the old turret plan's gonna work very well here.
Bug attack inbound.
Sir.
Well, am I literally gonna be stuck here
Squad, ready.
Yes, sir.
until I get to tier 4?
Sir.
I can't imagine so. I mean, if I come up here I can get some more supplies. Doesn't seem like they're really attacking my base too aggressively. I wonder if I should send some of these forces from here over to help. there's no shortage of hoppers here. I guess the question is, how many tankers are they really going to come at me with?
Construction complete.
What do you need?
Alright, well, I think I gotta space them out a little bit.
Reading you. 555.
Yeah, I don't think the 2 turrets are gonna be enough, though.
Construction complete.
I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. We got 3, and then I'll maybe keep the flamers back here? I don't know, that seems like a bad idea. Let's just see what happens, I guess. I feel like I gotta go for these supplies, though.
Yes, sir.
Reading you. 555.
So I think that's my biggest issue, is I don't have enough
Roger that.
units to be able to fight here. Yeah, see? They're already attacking some of my towers.
Move up.
Maybe I can bring those guys over here to try to help it.
To go.
Sir,
And
affirmative.
then these guys can push here. I mean, it didn't do terrible. And then I think we probably got to bring the rockets over here too, in case there's a tanker bug.
Live, squad. Roger that.
Comms
And
here.
these guys can come up here.
Engineers, stash your tools and move out.
Alright, we did get some more support.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sir.
awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Sir,
Get you
affirmative.
up to here.
Look sharp, yes, sir.
Our turrets are under attack.
Alright, so we got those guys there to help repair the turrets.
Engineers, stash your tools and move
We've
out.
advanced to the next battle team, sir.
Alright, we've gotten up to battle tier 4 now.
Ready to go.
I've got a unit under attack.
Tell us what to do.
What do you need? Come on, people.
Sir.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Comms here.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger
And I
that.
feel like I should push the Marauders, but I'd also have
Engineers
to
reporting. Roust them.
be microing things for a little bit of time here. So maybe I'll reconsider after I take out this layer. Yeah, they are starting to attack my main base a little bit here.
Oh, it's about to get real. Sir. Roger that.
Sir, affirmative.
Ready to go. Come alive, people. Oh, it's about to get real. Comms here.
Tell us what to do.
Alright,
Your
let's
tools
get you
and
up
move
here.
out.
Unfortunately, your
Awaiting
vision
order.
is not very good right here, so we can't really see what's coming at us. There we go, that's better.
Our turrets are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Alright, these guys are getting overwhelmed, it looks like.
Squad. Sir.
And you to there.
Engineers reporting.
Alright, we've almost taken this place out. We can use that as a reinforcement point.
Tell us what to do. Engineers, follow me.
Alright, we've cleared out this hive.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Roger that.
Engineers,
We
sir.
can keep advancing, and we got more war support by doing that. Now we've got the radio station up here.
Hurrah!
What do you need? Roger that.
Actually, this is working out pretty well. Better than I thought it was going to.
Good to go.
Engineers,
Level
follow
launch
me.
detected.
Ah, jeez.
Comms here.
We've got a unit under
Roger
attack.
that.
Alright, we got that guy
Stash your
out.
tools
Sir,
and move out.
intel
Affirmative.
alert. Bug attack inbound.
Stash your tools and move out.
Alright, well, let's get
Construction.
That
Sensors
going.
are picking up new bug hive activity.
Engineers reporting.
I don't know. I wonder if I
Tell us what to do.
can
Engineers, follow
push
me.
this over here. It's a looks like a 3,
Sir, affirmative.
2 tunnels and a hive.
Ready to go.
We've got a unit under attack.
Ah, jeez.
Rocket team up. Target
What
lock.
do you need? Look alive. Roger that. Affirmative. Roger that.
Yeah, this is a bad day.
Sir. Squad. Follow me. Look alive. Squad. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Lateral launch detected. under attack.
Tell us what to do. Roger that.
Alright, get out of there. Ah, God, I just lost one of my rocket guys.
Yes, sir. Look alive, squad.
Alright, well, let's build, what do I gotta do here? Kill 10 hoppers and then kill 100 bugs with the Hauser. So let's just get that going. And use him to help defend our base, maybe.
Yes. Roger that.
Alright,
Rockets, we're up.
that should be good.
Engineers, now hear this.
If I delete that, that gets me 1 support low.
Sir.
Count here.
I could get rid of my tactical officer, I guess, to get another one. And so that's what I ended up. I have the Hauser over here. I ended up cutting it a little bit there because of I took a phone call and then I forgot to reactivate the recording here. But you haven't missed a whole lot. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to siege this location here, and I keep suffering losses. But I got rid of some of my guys, and then I bought the second Hauser there just to help get to that 100 kill setting. But the Hausers are definitely not nearly as good as the
What do you need? Move out.
Marauders are, because they frequently just get chopped down by range, or by melee guys, especially the Royal Guards. But the one thing I learned is that these mechs can attack aerial units. So I was hoping that if I got these guys over here, I would be able to brute force my way through. But I actually am kind of running into a stalemate, and if anything, I'm actually losing. So I think I may just have to pull these guys back. I don't think I'm actually strong enough currently to
Tell us what to do.
actually take out this hive yet, because I am totally getting my ass whooped.
Plasma launch detected.
I mean, I've barely taken out one hive thus far, and I've been suffering pretty heavy losses.
Engineers, now hear this.
Sir.
Let's see, we got multiple Royal Guards coming after us here, and they just totally decimate our mech units here, even while they're being healed.
We've got a unit under attack.
So it's like I've
Get ready.
almost cleared. Well, I have cleared one hive. We're working on the second one. This one up here is about to freaking get back another tier level.
Plasma launch detected.
So it's like I just don't feel like I'm making much gains here, because I've been doing this battle for like 20 minutes and I don't feel that I've really accomplished much here. If anything, I feel like I'm just stalling out.
We've got a unit under attack.
It's like alright, I've cleared 2 highs, but I'm just barely holding on. Shit, there's a whole nother hive network on that side over there too.
Noted, sir.
I did not see that. So it's like I'm not even halfway through this yet.
Ready.
I don't know. Do I keep pushing it or do I retreat?
We've got a unit under attack.
I have like the sunk cost fallacy going right now, where it's like I've invested this much time clearing these guys out. I'm slowly making progress here, but I don't know. I've just been doing this for so long,
We've got a unit under
and
attack.
I don't think I'm really making it.
We've got a unit under attack.
So I think I'm actually going to pull back, because I think what I need to do is complete some of the other objectives. Get more resources.
Acknowledged.
War support. And then,
Roger that.
get more mech suits to help me push, because I just can't do it. So we'll come down here, we'll clear out these hives here. That'll get us war support. We'll probably get war support by capturing those terminal locations.
Acknowledged.
There's additional supplies down there. So I think I'm just trying to push the end level
We've got a
hive
unit
with
under
an
attack.
inappropriately sized force. So I gave these E-troopers the repair ability, because that will allow them to repair the mech. Man, we've only killed 60 units with those guys after all this time.
Affirmative.
They just don't have the staying power of the Marauders, that's for sure.
Affirmative.
And they don't seem like they really do a great job at killing
Haul ass.
armored
I have
units
HQ,
too. I mean,
sir.
they have amazing range,
Rocket
which
team
kind of
up.
helps them always shoot something, but
Engineers here.
they just don't have, it doesn't seem like they have the damage output. Probably could just kill those combat engineers to be 100% truthful.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's push this way here.
We've got a unit
Oh,
under
it's
attack.
about to get real.
Yeah, see, it says it's going to give me 1 war support times 4, so for each of the wave breaker controls I kill, I'll get 1. Plus, I'll get 2 more war support for every hive that I clear. And it looks like I should be able to take that central location out pretty easily,
We got the payload. Roger that. Affirmative.
plus anything else. So, yeah, I just think I was probably trying to rush that top part too quickly. Now, unfortunately, I'm at -5 supply here, since I did get the additional supplies for taking out that.
Yes.
We've got a unit under attack.
Our wave breaker battery ready.
We got to that position.
Taking out that radio station earlier.
We've got a unit under attack. A unit has been promoted, sir.
But we will get another
What's the situation?
5 for taking
We've
this
got a
place.
unit under attack.
Roger that.
Alright, let's take out that plasma bug.
Acknowledged. Roger that.
Alright, we're capturing the radio tower.
Bomb space is operational, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir. Rocket team, on me.
Yes.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
I have HQ, sir.
Alright, let's keep you guys moving up here.
Our base is under attack. A unit has been promoted, sir.
Alright, we got incendiary shells here.
Unit under attack.
Get your gear. We're moving in.
Alright, we keep moving forward.
We've got a unit under attack.
Alright, we've drained the drone hill here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Roger that. Open up. Acknowledged. Roger that.
We've got a unit under attack.
Shoot that. We've got these guys here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Powers out.
We've got these guys over here. Yeah, see, I mean, look at that. That little machine gun doesn't even damage the drone network here.
Make it loud. Powering up.
Oh my god, this guy just fucking sucks. I don't like him.
Acknowledged.
I want my Marauders.
Engineers here.
Alright, well, let's keep pushing forward after we heal.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll capture the next, and that should get me another
Rockets, we're up.
war support. And it looks like there's more supplies up top there.
Squad ready, sir.
Engineers reporting.
Let's just get you guys healed up, I guess, in case something happens. Alright, I still have area for a fleet command if I
Our
wanted
wave breaker
one.
battery ready.
About to give that. Comms here. Understood.
Alright, let's set you guys over here.
Sir.
Alright, if they're gonna fly around, let's see if you can kill those guys. Because I do need to still kill the hoppers.
Ready to go.
With our abilities.
Roger that.
Sir, affirmative.
Alright, let's try to get those guys up there to
Ready to go. Rocket troopers.
get those supplies.
Sir.
Alright, I can't tell if I'm just not, if it takes like multiple barrages or I'm just not timing it correctly for that ability to work. I'm not quite sure what's going on, to be honest. Alright, so we got the supply cache. That got us 2 additional resources.
Get your gear. We're moving. Yes, sir.
Alright, we got a bunch of hoppers here. We're also killing a bunch of
Engineers, follow
hoppers.
me.
We've got a unit under attack.
I think we just bring those engineers over here to try to help us.
Acknowledged.
Push over on this side. Because they're not really doing a whole lot over there. These guys have enough. Alright, so...
Yes, sir.
Powering up.
Firing.
looks like he wants to use that on you guys.
Firing. Firing.
Well,
Yes, sir.
interesting. Just literally disintegrated that bug there.
Sir.
Engineers, yes, sir.
Alright, engineers
Tell us
here.
what to do.
We're still at -3 supply. But hopefully we can just keep pushing forward.
Powering up.
Because if I clear this out, I should get some more war support.
Engineers reporting.
And if I get enough of these guys, I think I'm going to start this... Well, what I'd like to do is kill the hoppers, and then once I get that hopper objective done, then I can dismiss some of these grenaders. There we go. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's the Hauser one. I was hoping that was going to be my hopper bug killer. Let's get that going.
Engineers reporting. Tell us
Alright,
what
damn
to do.
hopper is suppressing my engineers instead of letting them heal. Alright, see, this is going much better than our attack on the other side. I mean, this is also, this is a 3 cave. No, maybe it's even a 4, because I think there's one way over there
We've got a
too.
unit under attack.
But just with the layout and then having those turrets helping me too is definitely a great boon
We've
here.
got a unit under attack.
Looks like we're about to get flanked here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Let's get that going.
Get ready.
Oh my god. Just can't get that ability to work right. Alright, we got multiple Royal Guards coming at us. This is not good. Alright, so we've cleared out 3 of the network. We've got one more up top there.
What do you need?
We've got a unit.
Alright,
Engineers, now hear this.
getting close.
We've got a unit under attack.
Alright, let's run you up there because I think we now have these networks taken out. Let's do this. Get up there.
Sir, get those launchers moving.
Roger that.
Get ready.
Alright,
War
nice.
support has increased, sir.
More war support for us.
Engineers, yes, sir. Now here.
So we definitely have enough that we would be able to buy
Get
additional
ready.
units here. And I think we'll keep pushing forward here.
Roger that.
You guys can reinforce, and then we'll have you...
Sir, intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
Oh, naturally. So now when they have increased,
Sir, come on, people.
Ready to fight.
increased hive strength, or whatever it's called, that just is how many little bugs they can put on their stacks here.
Our wavebreaker battery ready.
Sir.
And we got a little more support coming over here. We've still got those guys over here.
Sir,
Let's have you
what
capture that.
do you need? Engineers, now hear this. What do you
Interestingly, there's some layers and stuff over here yet. Alright, so we're only down to
need?
-1 now.
Hear this.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we got multiple layers. Let's get you... Oh,
Plasma launch detected.
that's gonna be a problem. Let's get you out of there first.
Roger that.
Sir, roger that.
Ready to go.
Alright, let's come back here and get this one too.
Need something perforated.
Alright, we got the tanker bug over here yet. Let's get you out of there. Let him attack, and then you can fill the in-between here. Alright, good. Thought you were going to get the kill before he got the attack off, but that was not the case.
We've got a unit under attack.
Alright, so we got this here. I think we actually just want to push the attack over this way.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I really probably should just be disbanding some of these guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to run them up top here, because I haven't seen anything affecting my main base here. So I'll try to run up the back way here
Yes, sir.
and capture that base to get our supplies up, and then we'll just start pumping out some of these
Squad ready, sir.
marauders. I think that's the way to go here.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Engineers, now hear this.
Yeah, and then maybe I can disband some other guys while we're getting up here.
I don't care if it's heavy.
Yes, roger that.
Because it looks like there's another radio up this way.
We've got a unit under attack.
Now I could capture that. Oh, looks like my guys died. Okay, no so much for that then.
We've got a unit plasma launch detected.
Honestly, I don't know if it really matters. Let's get you out of there. The big thing is I could take out that wave guy right now. Or take out. I could capture the wave breaker, but the problem is the plasma bug can use that attack on the wave breaker cannon. And obviously it's just going to hit because there's no way to avoid it. So I would recommend capturing the last wave breaker. Or killing the plasma bug before you get the plasma... Oh, Jesus, I can't talk. Kill the plasma bug before you get the last wave breaker is what I was trying to say, to make sure you don't suffer any losses. And then, I don't know, I may regret letting those hopper bugs build up there.
Engineers, now
Alright, let's just get as many of these guys out as we can. Alright, let's start getting some of these... Focus on these hopper bug deaths. Because I would really like to disband some of these grenaders here. Alright, let's slowly advance you. Start running you over to capture that. Alright, you guys set this up here, I guess. Alright, plasma bug is down. Start running you over here to heal, since that drone's attacking
Wavebreaker
you.
battery ready.
Alright, that's been captured.
Got the payload. Roger that.
Alright. Got these guys. Alright, so we cleared. Yeah, this is going way better. Yeah, it's going way better already. Let's get those guys reinforced and then we'll start pushing.
Engineers, now hear this.
Sir, move out.
Sir, affirmative.
Sir, understood. Reading you. Affirmative.
What do you need?
I mean, there's still a lot of guys here, but Alright, let's get you out of there. Damn it. It's killing you.
Yes, sir. Engineers here.
Alright, let's reinforce you guys. Alright, so
What do you need?
one base has been captured. Or cleared, I should say. And what I'll do is I'll just keep a Marauder next to that base to help us.
I want a fire position. Over
And
there.
I'll send these guys over here to die. If nothing else, they may be able to...
We've got a unit under attack.
I could just disband them, but I feel like I should just use them up there to at least try to activate the hives to send out their forces. And who knows, maybe they'll actually kill something. And I'm going to slowly bring this guy up here to try to help.
Standing by.
Yes, sir.
Because I think right now we need all
Engineers here.
hands on deck.
Here. We're moving it, sir. Orders. All in. Sir, I want a fire position. Squad
Spread
ready.
these guys out.
Yes, sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Alright, there's another layer over here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yeah, those guys are totally gonna die. That's fine.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Alright, well, let's see what this guy has to offer.
We've got a unit under attack.
So I have not been super impressed with the Hauser. I do... So now we should have one of each type here. We've got a second Marauder. I think those are probably my favorite thus far.
Squad ready.
We've got a unit under attack.
We're moving it.
Alright, so we got this. I'm just going to plop him next to the hive over here. Alright, slowly start advancing you. Oh, you stopped moving for some reason. Alright, well, let's keep pushing forward here. It definitely seems like I'm going to need rocket guys with any push. Oh shit. Gonna need rockets with any push because these guys do not seem to have the strength to be able to kill the heaviest armored units. No, they're not very good against tankers. Alright, we finally got that objective done. Holy shit. Alright, let's keep pushing here.
I have HQ, sir. Sir, affirmative, sir.
Seems like the Gatling gun guy does pretty good suppression, although the flamethrower also suppresses. Well, I guess the flamethrower probably does more stunning than suppressing. Oh my god, look at all these freaking hoppers around here.
Squad ready.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
keep reinforcing here. Alright, we got one more tunnel to clear. And then we should hopefully be ready.
Sir, yes, sir. Squad ready.
Unit has been promoted, sir.
Alright, we're almost done. Holy moly.
Here's here.
Oh, jeez. Now this one has been reinforced. We cleared this guy.
Here's here. Get your gear. We're moving out. Squad
Alright.
ready.
This one around the corner is going to be almost ready, but maybe if I send both of them in, it'll be able to fight. Negative. They fought me off. Alright, well, reinforce here. And then by the time you reinforce, you should be strong enough to go back in here. Alright,
As
success.
expected, the bugs don't relent so readily. Large numbers are closing on your position.
Get your gear.
Looks like they want to test the strength of these wave breakers.
Oh, don't
We'll
say
be
that.
ready for them. Hold the perimeter, or this green zone is going to turn red real fast.
I have HQ.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess all the more reason that you
Our
want
war
to
support
kill
is
that
increased,
plasma
sir.
bug before
Engineers here.
Engaged.
before you capture that last wave breaker, so it doesn't get damaged if you got to do like a last stand here.
Get your gear. We're moving out.
I mean, honestly, I wonder if I shouldn't just disband some of my forces here and just go
Ready to go. Move.
full,
Hydraulics engaged. On my way.
full mech.
Acknowledged. Roger that.
Because it says I can't lose any of these turbines.
On my way.
Yes, sir.
And what I don't know is do the mechs count as a hold for the turbines, because I don't think they have any zone of control.
Sir, roger that.
Now, let's do Marauder here. We'll keep you back here.
On my way.
We'll have you come over here.
On my way.
Rocket team up.
Sir, yes, sir. I want a fire position. Sir, over there.
We got the payload. Roger that.
Send you over to that turbine.
Yes. Acknowledged.
Send you over to here.
Hydraulics engaged.
Orders?
You can come there.
Get your gear. We're moving out.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I should be disbanding,
Alert.
guys.
Bug attack inbound.
Sir.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I got a feeling they'll probably just get killed by the hoppers, and that's going to solve the issue for me.
Ready to go.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Yep, we're already to 3. Well, there we go. Maybe let's just get the Gatling gun guys going.
Executing orders. Over and out.
We've got 2 there. Let's send another one there.
Executing orders. Over and out.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
The hoppers can't capture or attack the towers or my mechs, so we're having a
Squad ready.
standoff there.
Sir, ready for me. I don't care if it's heavy. Move out.
Sir.
Let's move you up.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's already destroyed one of my towers. I don't know if that's how it was at the start or if something actually just got blown up.
Water reporting.
Our turrets are under attack.
Yeah, those guys are definitely dead. Alright, well, let's get another one here. I guess let's go with the Hauser for the other one. we'll have a little more range in case they start attacking me with plasma grenaders or something that's more dangerous.
Alert. Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Alright. Doesn't really tell me how long I have left.
Hydraulics engaged.
Let's send you down here. Now they're just kind of stalling, it looks like. Oh, I'm out of guys. Or I'm out of war support, I should say. Not really out of guys.
We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack. Our turrets are under attack.
Move you up to the front.
Our turrets are under attack.
This guy's over here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Online.
Our turrets are under attack.
Hydraulics engaged.
Yeah, definitely no shortage of hoppers. If you didn't have your objective completed and you had a bunch of grenaders, now would be a good time to get those objectives done here. So you just summon in a couple of them. Well, I guess you can't just summon them in. You would need to have them leveled to be able to have the grenade ability. Kind of curious to see how much it's going to take to level those guys up.
The perimeter is secure.
Oh,
The
or
remnants
they
of
could
the
just all
Arachnid
die.
forces are retreating into the desert.
Let
That
him
works
rot
too.
out there.
Alright, victory. So, killed 100 bugs with the Housers and got the kills with the air frag grenades.
A heavy price has been paid for Quilash's freedom, but victory is closer than ever. Fleeing our superior air power, the bugs have retreated into deep underground caves that even our bombs can't reach. While the fleet keeps them pinned down, the MI mobilizes for a final assault on Arachnid territory. Breaking news! The fleet's main airbase is under attack. Bugs have breached the safety zone, finding a weak spot in the surrounding Ring of Steel. This targeted assault seems designed to cripple our aerial capabilities. Losing those strike craft would be a fatal setback for the coming offensive.
Alright, and with that, we will call quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. It encourages me to post more content for you. Have a great day.